Welcome back. So the sources you shared today, they throw us right into a really high-stakes environment. We're talking about the future of digital marketing for fertility clinics and IVF centers.
Exactly. And I think our mission here is to unpack a new trio of acronyms that are driving all this change: AI SEO, LLM SEO, and semantic SEO.
Right.
And this material suggests that for these high-trust, emotionally sensitive healthcare environments, digital visibility is just crucial.
It's everything.
Yeah, because patients are vetting treatment options, they're looking at credentials online long before they even think about booking a consultation.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Our deep dive is really going to focus on how these specialized services are helping clinics build authority, not just in traditional search, but in these brand new AI-powered search experiences.
What's fascinating here is the explicit shift they talk about. Let's start with AI SEO.
Okay.
It uses machine learning and natural language processing to really analyze patient search behavior, to understand the intent.
So not just keywords.
Not at all. We're talking tone, intent, how the questions evolve over time. It's much deeper.
And here's where it gets really interesting for me. LLM SEO, large language model SEO.
Yes.
This isn't just for Google anymore, is it? The goal seems to be strategically placing this very sensitive fertility content for platforms like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot.
Perplexity, Google's AI overviews, Grok. Yeah, it's a whole new landscape.
So if we connect that to the bigger picture, LLM SEO is, it's about building brand authority through mentions in the AI's answer, right?
Exactly. It's about driving local visibility, but also making sure these trust signals are what influence treatment decisions. You're optimizing for the answer the AI gives you.
You're optimizing to be the source of truth.
Precisely. The goal is no longer to be the first link someone clicks. The goal is to be the canonical source that the AI chooses when it puts together an answer.
So the strategy completely changes.
It has to. Instead of pouring budget into ranking for a keyword, now clinics have to make sure their complex services are so well-defined that they become that trusted source cited in the AI answer box.
Okay, so that's the why. But what are the technical nuts and bolts? How do clinics make sure the AI chooses their data?
That is where the strategic use of semantic SEO comes in. It's the foundation for all of this.
Semantic SEO, right?
It involves using structured content, something called entity-based optimization, and maybe most importantly, healthcare schema implementation.
Schema implementation. So that's like putting a detailed, machine-readable label on everything.
That's a great way to put it. A label on every service, every doctor, every success rate. This allows the AI to immediately recognize, okay, this is a treatment, this is a specialist, this is a verified outcome. It just bypasses basic keyword matching entirely.
That is incredibly powerful. And it makes sense because for this field, the service menu is huge. The sources list, 20 different segments, everything from IUI treatment centers and egg freezing to male infertility and PCOS clinics.
Yeah, and that complexity actually forces them into this kind of semantic strategy. They have no choice but to be hyper-specific and crystal clear to the machine.
So they have to cover that entire range to secure their spot in those AI summaries.
They do. And it's easy to forget these are deeply personal, high-stress searches. The data suggests that by optimizing for questions like, what are the risks of IUI for women over 40? These AI overviews are actually increasing the patient's emotional trust.
As long as the information is structured and trustworthy.
That's the key.
So what does all this mean for you, the person listening? I think this material is basically a blueprint. It shows that in competitive, trust-reliant fields like healthcare, you absolutely must optimize for where the patient starts their research.
Which is increasingly an AI summary or an answer engine.
Exactly. The clinics that are succeeding are the ones aligning AI SEO, LLM SEO, and semantic relevance to earn that trust at the very first step of a patient's journey.
And this raises a really important question, something for you to consider as you apply this to your own domain. If authority and brand mentions in AI overviews are replacing click-through rates as the main metric for success, how much will future digital growth depend almost entirely on, say, high-quality reputation and review management systems?